So hello internet, hello everyone, and before we really begin, we need to have a little conversation about last stream. So, last stream, probably the worst stream I've done since I started doing Twitch stuff, was having a pretty bad time and then just let things get a little bit out of hand. And I thought, part of me wants to defend it, wants to explain, hey, I have pretty terrible depression that controls my life in a lot of ways. But I think most people don't want to hear that, and they get tired of hearing that. But I think so. I want to apologize for having a bad stream and therefore two bad YouTube videos. But also, I just wanted to take a moment and let everyone know that, like, I'm someone who really, really struggles with my depression, and there are times when my depression dominates everything about my life. And so, part of me wants to apologize and now I'm going to work to be better, but the other part of me is like, this is a reality of my life and it's not going to go away. So if that's something that bothers you, or if you think that, oh, it's terrible content or whatever, it's in your best interest just not to watch. Just don't tune in on those days. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, last stream was pretty bad. I was depressed and then I pretty much shut down emotionally. So like the first stretch of the video was like me getting pretty upset. I wasn't really thinking clearly. I could have just brought the body upstairs for dissection, but after a while it was like I just wasn't thinking. And then someone in chat was like, hey man, you're kind of giving shit commentary, you're not really doing anything. And I have like two reactions when people call me out on things. Sometimes I get angry, but for the most part I shut down a lot, and that's more or less what I saw happen last stream, where like the last hour and a half I basically wasn't really talking about anything. It was just kind of going through the motions of the game and stuff like that. So whatever, it's behind us now until the next time that this happens. Also, I'm trying to quit smoking, which I don't know if you've noticed, but like in the streams for the last like 2 weeks, I've been trying, like I haven't been taking a break in the middle like I used to, because I've been trying to quit, and that of course has an impact on my mood. Anyway, last stream we cleared this lab more or less completely. Really not a lot here that I care about. Felt like a huge waste of my time, especially given that it took like 2.5 hours of real life time to do that. And we did get some CBMs and stuff. So that's, positive. Where would they be? They'd be here. CBM. We got a fair few, mostly not from dissection, though. We mostly got them as clean things uh, from the actual soldier scientist zombie drops. So we did get some stuff. Really nothing here I'm super excited about. I think the intelligence booster here at the top, cerebral booster, is probably the best one that we got. But it also is really nice to find some power storage ones early, because weirdly, despite this being one of the most common most common CBMs you're going to find, it seems like I can never find them. So pretty nice to get those earlier. Everything else is pretty garbage. The implanted night vision would be nice, but we don't have computer skill, so the odds of us being able to install such a high tier bionic is pretty unlikely. So what we're gonna need to do is autoclave these dirty ones. Is on our list of things to do. We're gonna need to recover from our wounds. We're underweight. No, we're normal now, because we've been eating so many calories, but we've been burning so many calories. And yeah, I think today is about recovery, working on CBMs, and then if we have time, I think we're going to go looking around for another lab, because I would prefer to loot the standard lab that I'm used to. That would pretty much guarantee us an auto dock for our CBM installation, and we'll play from there. What does chat have to say? Oh, quite a lot. I think it was the bit in the beginning, but it went better later in the stream. Don't apologize. I don't know. I feel like if you want to be professional, there's a certain level of professionalism that you're supposed to bring with you. and I don't really do that. I'm very much a personal person, much to a fault. I talk very openly about my depression and things, which, not everybody likes. If this autoclave blocks vision, I can just put it on the exterior of my vehicle, right? Like I can just rip off a board and do it. Let's try that. What else does chat have to say? Good luck with that murder. Did a stream earlier today, and the end of it was kicking my ass. I was trying to stay, but gave up. I mean, can't tell you how many times I just think about quitting in the middle of a stream, but I feel bad. I really do enjoy streaming for like an hour and a half at a time. After that, it's like it's summertime. It's just too hot. I can't focus. I can't think about what I'm doing, and it turns into a whole thing. So like, I definitely get the impulse of wanting to stop partway through. Why can't I install the autoclave? One mountable autoclave. I have one. I have a regular mountable. I really wish you didn't have to convert items like this, because now I need to find 5 solder just to take something and put it in my vehicle. It makes sense that you're wiring it to your vehicle, but it is a mild annoyance when you don't have the materials. I don't know where we would even get solder at this point. I didn't bring anything with me to take apart for solder, and I guess, oh, actually there are burnt bionics. You give solder, don't you? It doesn't say. Go get a soldering iron and see if we can take this apart. That would be tools pile, sod. Yes, give me a soldering iron. So I will say you've got this. Standard labs are hard to find in my opinion. Skipped lunch, so your meds burn really fast and then crashes hard. I see. Electronics shop. Yeah, we're not going to go all the way for an electronics shop. You don't have the necessary tools to disassemble this. Since when are they not? First of all, there were 2 here a minute ago. Oh, okay. They were on a separate pile. Try to disassemble this. It doesn't say what we need. It doesn't say it's not disassemblable, does it? Already deployed. Yeah, it doesn't say that it can't be disassembled, so why can't I disassemble it? Let's go into where our tools are and try again. This, we talked about this recently on Discord, that this menu should tell you what you're missing, because here we have an item. If an item can't be deconstructed, it will say that somewhere on here. And it doesn't say we can't disassemble it, so we have the option to disassemble it, but when you try to disassemble it, it doesn't tell you anything. It just says, it just doesn't print a message in the log, so you have no idea what tool you're missing, or why it's not letting you assemble. You don't have the necessary tools. I'm gonna actually Google. I'm gonna go to the item browser and see if these are disassemblable, because I'm like 100% sure that they were. I don't know if it'll give us solder or not, but we'll have a quick peek here. Bionic, what we're searching for. I guess I can pull down the overlay. Looking for burnt out bionic. Yes, click. And we're looking for disassemble. A tool with bionic assembly. It can't be disassembled. Why would it say it can't be disassembled and then list what you need to disassemble it? Layer protection. Bionic assembly means aftershock. Well, that's obnoxious. I could swear you could do it in vanilla. Do you have that on? No, I don't play with aftershock. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. Really thought I could disassemble those. I guess we'll go in the lab and look for something we can take apart. We only need 5 solder. It's not like a huge amount. And with all these corpses, surely we found some kind of electronics for sci-fi crafting. Well, I knew that Aftershock had some form of bionic crafting, but I thought that even in vanilla you were able to take apart burnt out bionics for solder, because people will often say, are they good for anything? And people will say, Oh, you can disassemble them for a lot of solder, but they might have meant for aftershock as well. I never know. You know, when you talk to people on Discord, they don't specify what mods they're using or anything like what version they're on. They just sort of assume everybody has the same thing. Um, Batteries wouldn't have solder. Laptops might. Processor board. No solder, but the components might have solder. Flashlight. Surely something here can be used to harvest a small amount of solder. Just oh, that's right. We're not looking at a pile so much. We're looking at a variety of piles. Another autoclave. Give me these materials and see if we can disassemble any of this. Go upstairs. We'll fumble it through. You can search by disassembly component D:solder. D:solder. Oh, it. Okay, there we go. You can't do that. Not in the crafting menu. That's something different. Yeah, I was like, I thought D was okay. So in my V menu, you mean? Okay, that's new to me. I didn't know that. So we'll grab the taser, and I already have forgotten what the other thing was. We'll just take random. It was the two-way radio. Will pop up. The more you know, GIF. Yeah, yeah. Always got to learn something new, I guess. Let's just drop most of this stuff anyway. We'll just disassemble it all for random electronic scrap pieces. Should be fine. Disassemble everything once. Just need 5 solder just to throw that autoclave in there. Maybe shouldn't have done this now that I think about it, because this might take a really long time, because I have no idea how long it takes to disassemble these things. I see we're chilly as well. Comfortable chilly. Let's, you fail to recover from the taser. Okay, how are we doing? 10 solder, that'll do. Just haul everything else to the back of our vehicle. We'll just throw that in the old trunk. Except for the thing here. Yeah, so hopefully the autoclave blocks line of sight. If I remember right, it does. Oh wait, we don't install. We craft the mountable autoclave. Mount. Then we install it. Exposed. Drop item. Get that installed here. Yeah, so had a rough early part of the week. I did have therapy yesterday. That helped a lot. I've been we're famished. I haven't seen that status effect in a long time. Would like to get this installed first though. Batteries are holding out okay. We now have the autoclave. Autoclave does not block vision like I thought it did, so this is not a good place for that. We'll address that after we eat something. Let's eat more food place food, since it has a jillion calories and a very low volume, and we are famished. So that is 4,000 calories we just ate, which is an awful lot of calories. And then we'll eat something else to fill our stomach. Pumpkin is my go-to for this at this point. And then we'll see, did we ever make tea? No, we did not. Okay, let's make, we have a gallon jug somewhere. In fact, let's, you know what, this lab had a ton of gallon jugs and things, and I think I only brought one with me, so I would like a few more gallon jugs if we're able to quickly find something like that. Do we have our mace out just in case things are reviving? We do not. Where's my mace? Travel pack. We have a rifle. Where's my mace? Go up and check on that, because we do not want to lose the mace. It's the best thing we've got going for us. Mace. Not out here loose. Let's check here. Actually, it wouldn't show up. Okay, there we go. Wield the mace, yes. Alright, let's go grab a gallon jug or two. Down in the basement of this place. This place is jam-packed with chemicals. The problem is I haven't really explored chemistry at all, and I just don't foresee there being a lot of chemistry stuff I'm interested in. I'm a pretty low tech kind of guy. Oh, I didn't turn on the crappy music again. Forgot about that. Continually trying to turn this down because it seems like even when I turn it down, it's always too loud. So let me know if that's too loud. I don't know why it always sounds so loud because I keep reducing the volume, but whatever. I'm a pretty low-tech survivor. I don't see a huge point in making a bunch of stuff out of chemicals. Just doesn't seem like something I do. Lo-fi, down some murder. Okay, turn it down significantly. It's funny, when we started playing music, I had it set up at like 80%, and it was way too loud, so I turned it down to like 40%. And it was fine, and then the next stream it was too loud, and I turned it down another, it's at literally like 15% right now. Actually, that's not true. What percent are you? I just saw it flash on the screen. Doesn't want to say now. But anyway, when you read that and you turned it down, comma, there's more to that thought. I can feel it. Clean water. Gallon jug, this is what I'm looking for. It's good now. Well, good. I do hate kind of the lo-fi. I think that it doesn't fit with Cataclysm at all. You were moving it, so I waited until you stopped moving. I don't think it fits with Cataclysm at all, but it's currently the only genre that I have a license for. Pour on the ground. And pour on the ground. I know bleach and ammonia have their value, but honestly, half the time I need a gallon jug more than I need those chemicals. In fact, I can't think of anything I make with chemicals other than super glue. It's like the only thing. Duct tape and super glue and stuff that used adhesive. Adhesive. You would use bleach for that. So we have a gallon jug. What was I doing for the... Oh, yes. Let's make a bunch of tea. Tea. How much, okay. Green or black tea. I don't know what the health ramifications are, or benefits are. I think green tea in general is better for you than black tea. But I don't like green tea because green tea tends to burn more than black tea. Black tea can stand up a little stronger to being overheated or over steeped or whatever. You don't have anything in which to store black tea and may have to pour it out as soon as it's prepared. You say that, but I'm holding a gallon jug in my hand. Yes? Do it anyway? Drop the mace, sure. Can I not put it in the gallon jug? Pour in the container? I can. So you just lied to me, crafting menu. You were just a liar, my mistake. Let's drink some of our fresh black tea. I should really brew my own tea. I haven't done that in a while. I've been buying tea from the convenience store, which, spoiler alert, is filled with corn syrup and sugar, and I'm pretty sure it's like bad for your kidneys and stuff. I had kidney stones a long time ago. I've always been a little concerned about my kidney health, and yet I eat and drink garbage. Okay, so we need to pull the autoclave because this is not a good... This is going to prevent us from being able to sleep in our vehicle, which means I need to rip out... I need to rip out a cargo space. Here's my weapons pile. What's this tile in front of the fridge? We're looking for 1 east. 1 east. There's nothing assigned to that. Okay, so we need to move... I wish you could move these instead of having to redo them all. We need to move guns, ammo, mags, and mods. And weapons. Okay. Remove. Add. Guns. This is gonna be a little tedious. I don't know what to tell you. Guns. Magazines. Yes. Weapons. Yes. Mods. Did I already do mods? I've already forgotten. Mods. And then one for ammo, I think. And that ought to do it. Save. And then we need to move everything out of that pile into our actually sort our unsorted pile first. That way we don't overflow. You work with what you've got, meaning the music, I guess. Hello, Pablo. Good to see you. You went to bed early last time? I mean, honestly, it was a terrible stream. I don't blame you. All good. They did ask about you. They asked where you were. But whatever. It's all good. Storm and Storm. Why do I have another duplicate Storm? I still don't know what's duplicating. Did it duplicate, or did we just find another one and I didn't really register in my brain that I had another one? I don't know. We are tired, however. Oh, but we can't sleep until we rip out the autoclave. Of course. Pull out the autoclave and replace the board. We're tired. We need to sleep to heal. I'm not super thrilled with how much time we're wasting here. Let's install the... You can't install the board? Why can't you install a board? Board. We have a welder though. Weld. We don't have a welder? Where's my welder? Why don't I have a welder? The fact that it's not letting me do it means the welder is not here. Items on the ground. Where's my welder, though? I had a welder. Inventory. 100% we had a welder. Let's check inside. Maybe we were injured and dropped it when we lost our bag or something. Nope. Come up here. Check for a welder. Pair of welding goggles. No, I had a welder. Like literally, I know I had a welder. So where has it gone? I really wish the capital V menu worked for vehicle parts as well. That would make this a lot easier. Unless it does and I'm just stupid. PBA, for instance. Did I didn't leave it at the other base. Like, I feel really confident I didn't leave it at the other base. Because I thought we had it last episode. Just put everything in the car. I'm not driving all the way back there just to pick up a welder. That would be ridiculous. Okay. So we can't sleep in our vehicle because we don't have a closed wall. And I can't build a welder at the moment. I would like to see... Where's the PBA mask? PBA, nothing. PBA, nothing. Well, those are the only tiles that would be on. So let's go down and grab these welding goggles. And let's just get out of here and find a new town. And we'll build a new welder when we have the option to do so. Very annoying. Because now our vehicle is not a sealed entity, so I'm a little worried about that. Oh, now he's going to read that and yell at me. Well, now I have to look over chat and see what they said. just over 800, and we're on this path to 1,000 to help him along. Yeah, we have 800 YouTube subs, give or take 805, something like that. Growth has slowed down considerably over the last like 2-ish weeks, but whatever. You know, it is what it is. We're doing okay. The tutorial series keeps bringing people in, which is nice, so there is that. For now, just put these guns here, assuming they'll fit, which they did, and then we'll put the autoclave back up front. We'll just drive this janky thing back to a nearby town. It's unfortunate because it means we can't sleep, and we're tired.